All right. Let me share the. Let me share the. Let me share the chart so that I'm coming. Let me share it to the community so that the community can join. All right. All right. You're welcome. Let me share. Let me share the chat. So I'm currently on Euro USD. You can see it daily time frame. Euro USD is daily time frame. We're going to be looking at the market directions where it's heading to, so that we'll know how to follow the market. So that we'll follow the market as it goes. All right. So I'm currently on Euro USD. You can see Euro USD. Euro USD is currently bullish. You notice Euro USD creating the highs. This is the lowest level when Euro USD was swinging. So it started swinging. This is when you discover that price is currently in an uptrend. This is it. Swing to the highs, swing to the highs. So Euro USD came all the way to this particular highs, came back to this low, and then approached all the way to this particular high. So what are you to do now when you have seen this kind of approach and when you see this kind of market? You know this is the lowest level price came all the way to. So what you have to do is to mark out this lowest level here. Price is still coming back to this low. So Euro USD is still coming back to this particular low. This is when you know that Euro USD is what is still bearish. So coming all the way to 1.13940. So Euro USD is coming all the way to 1.13940. This is currently on the bullish on a daily time frame. So we have discovered where the price is heading all the way to. And before it went to that low, it's approached all the way to this particular height, which is giving us 1.1 9246. So this is the zone price actually gave us. So let's drop lower to our 4 hours time frame to see the innermost structures of the market. You notice price came all the way to this particular height. Then this is when the seller started selling. Then they started making a swing. This is when price started creating swings, giving us the highs, a swing to the lows, swing to the highs, swing to the lows. So why I'm marking this because this is the only move that move out to break out of this low. It's an impulsive move that took out this low. That's why this is currently a good high. Then giving us this as a good high, what happened? This impulsive move take out this recent low, giving us this as the next low. Price give us an equal low here, push all the way to this particular high. So this is now a swing. If you note, none of the highs are being broken. Telling you that price is continuously what going downwards. Price is still on the selling mode on Euro USD because none of the highs are being taken out. The lows are constantly being taken out. You can see lows are constantly being taken out. This is when you know that the sellers are still in the market. The buyers haven't taken over yet. So the sellers are still in the market. All you have to do is to mark out the recent lows that price make. This is the recent low now that price created. So if this low take out, then we're having our next key zone here. This is where we marked out from the daily time frame that price is going to make a retracement coming down to. So Euro USD is still making a bearish move on Euro USD, and this is the highest level here that Euro USD swing all the way to, which is at you can see it clearly at 1.16550. 1.16550. This is the highest level Euro USD came all the way to. You notice this high was not taken out by this. This high was not taken out by this. This high was not taken out by this. This is a downtrend move, and this low is being smashed. Price approach all the way to this high, couldn't take it out. I noticed price sell down, coming all the way to this low. So the sellers are still in the market. Let's drop lower to our 1 hour time frame to see what the Euro USD is doing on the 1 hour time frame. Let me clear up this. So currently now on the 1 hour time frame, price is still giving us a bearish move on the 1 hour time frame. So price is giving us a bearish move. No highs being broken. Constantly lows are being broken. So recently giving us these highs after taking out this low. This is the recent low price to cut. If you drag price to the left, you notice that price actually took out this and then created this high. Let's zoom out back. Let me refresh the chart. So pay attention. Price, this is the lowest level now that price created, which got smashed out by this impulsive move. So this impulsive move, there is no any opposite candle on it apart from this. This is the only opposite candle that price provide here. And then this is when price sold down, sold all the way to this particular low. This is the lowest level price sold all the way to on Euro USD, and then created these highs. All the highs are still maintained. All the highs are still maintained, telling us that the sellers are still in the market. You notice price come back to this low, went up again, couldn't even go back to take out these highs. This is when price tried to make a retracement here. So if price take out this, expect price down to this particular low. If you drop lower to your 30 minutes time frame, let's drop lower to 30 minutes time frame. Notice 30 minutes time frame already created something like an equal high here. You see it created an equal high here. Like I always tell you guys that each highs always acts as a what? A resistance. Each highs, that is where the sellers are selling from. Anytime price come create a high, if price approach, you see the slow motion, price was slow. Approach, when approaching, you notice before it touches the high, what happened? It went aggressively. This aggressive move now might likely tell you that price is doing what? Going up. Okay, had it been you marked out this, you are the kind of trader that always mark out the body. Okay, let's say we mark out this body. We did not call this a breakout. We did not call this a breakout, this green candlestick that went out. You call that a breakout and you'll be looking for a buying opportunity, right? Not knowing that price haven't really broken out because this is the highest level here. It went all the way to. Price need to come back to retest on it before the sellers can sell. Immediately retest on it, what happened? It gave you an engulfing candlestick on the 30 minutes time frame. And this is when price started selling, collapsing down to this low, straight down to this particular low that it created. So whenever price reject a high, straight your TP is supposed to be at the next kilo that price is making. So that is where the sellers are always, sorry, the buyers are always active again to push the price. Notice when price came to this low, what happened? The buyers tried to buy, but the sellers are still in the market pushing the price. So the sellers are still dominating the market on Euro USD. Sellers are still dominating. So whatever you are looking up to, just be looking up for a selling opportunity on Euro USD. Euro USD is currently bearish, even from the daily time frame, going down to your 4 hours time frame, going down to your 1 hour time frame. If you even drop lower to your 15 minutes time frame, you'll see what our price is still there. It is a double top here being created. Price shoots down straight down to this particular low. You can see how massive it is on the 15 minutes time frame. And there, this is where the buyers bought aggressively back to this high. And then this is when they retrace back again, smashing out this low, telling us that this is a continuation of the seller. So whatever you're doing, you should be looking out for what a selling opportunity. So let's drop to the next zone, to the next pair, which is BTC. Let's drop to BTC. Let's look at the daily time frame of BTC. Let's see the direction and know what price is actually doing. So now we are having BTC. You notice BTC was bullish. BTC was bullish. Okay, I think I even made this video. I told you guys that BTC was going to come back to this low, but let's look at the current move of markets. Now, price went all the way. See this high. It got its what happened? Price went all the way to this high. This is when it caused the rejections. Give us an engulfing candlestick, pull down, give us a retracement again into this engulfing candlestick, and the sellers were massive enough to push the markets, taking out this low, giving us a breakout structures. This is when price took out this low, because this why I marked this low instead of this one was because when price gave us this high, it came back to print out this low. So this low was the lowest level it print out that gave us this move. This move wasn't able to get all the way to this high. Then price respected it and then came back again, making a retracement. This is when price, this is what price is doing. Price came back here and then sold down, giving us a seller's mode, making a retracement. This continuation of the sellers, giving us a retracement here. Then this is it, price continuously selling. If you notice, the lows are constantly being taken out. And this low is the last low that price created that got smashed out by this move, impulsive moves. It got smashed out by this impulsive move. So whatever BTC is doing on the daily time frame, it will might go up, make a retracement, and continuously going down. This 1 hour, this daily time frame. So daily time frame, I don't need to mark much because and this is the lowest level here. The price is coming all the way to. I don't need to mark much on the daily time frame because we are not trading with the daily time frame. So what I would do is I've marked out the key zones and I've noticed the trend of the market. That price is still going bearish on our daily time frame on BTC. So what we have to do is to drop lower to our 4 hours time frame. Now we have dropped lower to the 4 hours time frame to see what the price is doing. This is our 4 hours time frame. Price approach all the way to this. This is the highest level here that price created. And then before price moving down, what happened? It gave us this high as the highest level that actually goes this low smashed out. So if price is making an impulsive move, you notice the here is the lowest level now that price created. So if price is making an impulsive move, it will first of all come back to this low, this high on your 4 hours time frame. This is the high that price created. This is a swing high that price created that actually caused this impulsive move, taking out this low, telling us that price is still on a selling mode. So this retracement you're seeing might retrace all the way, use 4 hours time frame, might retrace all the way to this high before selling, or probably to this low before selling. But I won't take out this. I will instead go for this high. When price come to this high, then price will collapse again, giving us this as the lowest point. Price got all the way to 80K. This 80.5K. Price got all the way to 80.5K. That's the lowest point BTC got to on the 4 hours time frame. Then now we'll drop lower to our 1 hour time frame to see what the price is doing. On our 1 hour time frame, we're having out this low as the lowest level price got to, which is 8617. So this is our 8617. That is the lowest point price gets to. And this is the highest point price got to that caused this impulsive move. You notice on your 1 hour time frame, when price break out of this low, what happened? It tried to retrace back and went down again, causing a continuation of the sellers. So whenever price break a low, and especially if that low is being respected twice, if the high is being respected twice, that is when you know, that is when you actively know that you are selling from this. If this high is not respected twice, and you notice price came down, smashing at a low, you know that price is coming all the way to the next high. But if this high is respected twice and this low as well is respected twice, any move that smashed it out, there's the direction of price. You notice price went all the way down, coming back to 80,617, and then this is a retracement price is giving you here. It might retrace all the way to this particular highs and sell down to this low, or probably come back to 893, then continuously going down. But just know that BTC as well is bearish. This is 1 hour time frame. Then we'll go down to daily time, 30 minutes time frame. This is our 30 minutes time frame. Let's look at the 30 minutes time frame. You see the 30 minutes time frame also giving us a bearish structure move, telling us that price is selling down. So what you have to do is to wait for the price as it does. What you have to do, your key zones where you're looking for price is here. This is your point of interest. This is your point of interest. And this is your point of interest. So where you're marking out are your point of interest. As price came back, as price is coming back, if you come back to this high, this place now that causes these rejections, and start giving you confirmation of the sellers, you know that price is selling all the way downward from here. But if it doesn't give you any confirmation of the sellers, because how you will know that price is actually confirming is it must take out what? A recent low. It must take out a recent low. So if a recent low is being taken out like this is telling you that price is what continuous is going down. What price will do is to make a retracement and start doing what? Selling down. This is the 30 minutes time frame. BTC is still bearish. Whatever you're doing, look for a bearish opportunity. Unless you see character is changed. So if character changed, then that is when you know that price is no longer selling. Then you change from selling opportunity to a buying opportunity. And when character can change is when what price drop down, respected this low, went up, smashing out these highs, character don't change. What you wait for is for a retracement and you continuously joining the buyers. So for now, what I'm seeing, BTC is still bearish. BTC is still bearish. So what you have to do, we'll drop lower to, okay, this is 15 minutes time frame. There's 30 minutes time frame. So let's go to the next one, which is US 30. We are currently on US 30. I'm currently on US 30. Let's go to the daily time frame to see what the market is doing at our daily time frame. So this is our daily time frame, US 30. It's currently giving us a bullish move. I'm coming. Price is giving us a bullish move. Give me a minute, I'm coming. I'm with you guys. All right. I'm back. So when looking at US starting, you will discover that price is currently what going upwards. So price is giving us an uptrend move and still maintaining the uptrend move because why this low haven't been taken out yet, giving us a change of character. So a change of character will be giving us yet on our daily time frame. So what we have to do is to maintain our structures because our structures is still giving us a bullish move and then still giving us a bullish move. Price came back here, still break out of structures here on your daily time frame. So let's drop lower to the 4 hours time frame. Let's see what the price did. On the 4 hours time frame, you notice this high, this recent high that price produced. What happened? Price got it smashed out. Here is supposed to be a point of interest where you're looking for a selling opportunity. But what happened? The sellers didn't come in here. There's no any red candlestick to determine that the sellers are in the market. So the sellers didn't come in here. What happened? The buyers bought aggressively, smashing out these highs, telling us that price is continuously going up. But what will happen? Will price start going up from here? It have to make a retracement. And retracement is what price is doing here. You notice at this low where price always give an equal low. Price is there is why price came back, drop because this is the lowest level that caused an impulsive move to get all the way to this high. And the price dropped to this low and then went again, taking out this high. So giving us this as a recent low that actually created this high, which is giving us these highs as our point of interest as well. Because if price rejecting this low, our TP should be at this particular highs, which is as 48445. 48445. Then this is the lowest level here that price retraced to, which is as 45841. 45841. So this is where you should be looking for a buying opportunity. If price should give a rejection here, a retracement, then you should be looking for a buying opportunity. If a buying opportunity, if a change of character happened here, where would your TP be? You are targeting to the next key high because at these swings, this is the highest level price created that caused these swings swinging to this low, taking out this low, giving us a break of structures here that buyers that the sellers are in the market. What you have to do, you mark out this recent high that price created here. So if this high is being taken out, this is now what a change of character. It haven't been change of character yet because it's still maintaining the seller's mode. The seller's mode. Let me mark it out. The seller's mode. This low still got broken, but none of the highs are broken yet. So if you are buying here, you are buying blindly because it haven't given you any confirmation of shift in price that the sellers are selling. Sorry, that the buyers are in the market. Right now, what I'm seeing, the sellers are still in the market, dropping back to 4581, 45481. There's a key zone there. They are dropping to. So let's drop lower to our 1 hour time frame. This is our 1 hour time frame. If you drop lower to our 1 hour time frame, you notice price actually give us a break of structures here, telling us that price is actually selling this close to our key zone, and then price is making a retracement. So if price come back here, give us the rejections and pull down again and break out of this high, this is a change of a shift in price, telling that price is coming straight down to 48 what 451, straight down to 48 451. If 46 is broken, 48 straight down. There's a very huge TP there on our 1 hour time frame. So price is currently trying to reject at these key zones where the buyers are always buying. The sellers have been selling since, but the sellers structures are still maintained. The seller structures are still maintained. Because why? The lows are still being broken. None of the highs are yet broken. None of the highs are yet broken. So your point of interest still remain the same here and still remain the same here. So if price come here, give you a confirmations that the sellers want to sell from here, you join price down to this particular low. Then we drop lower to our 30 minutes time frame to see what the price is doing. To our 30 minutes time frame, you notice price actually giving us a shift here. Price is trying to give us a shift here on our 30 minutes time frame, pushing up to this particular height. This is at 46881. 46881. So there's the key zones price is giving us after a break here, giving us a shift in price. So there's it price is trying to shift directions here, heading back straight to this particular zone. So when looking at this now, you know that price is heading down here. So once price come back here, then this is where the sellers will sell from. All right. So let's drop lower to gold. Let's see what gold have for us. Then we are currently on gold. Let me refresh the chart. I'm calling. Let me get. So this is currently on gold. Let me go to the daily time frame. Let's see what the daily time frame have for us and the structures of the market on your daily time frame. The daily time frame, you see that's high. I told you guys that I was looking for a buying opportunity at that particular high. That once price comes to that high, that is where the sellers will sell from. So let's see if gold is still maintaining that high structures or not. Let's see if gold is still maintaining that high structures or not. Because what I'm seeing on gold, gold is likely giving us I'm coming, let me plug this way. All right. So let's look at the direction of price. You notice at this high, this is the highest level gold came to, and I was expecting gold to actually come back here to make a rejection. So you see gold retracing back to this low, but this low fine is so difficult taking out. So what we have to do here, since you figure out that uh, this is the lowest level that gold came to, which is at 3890. 3890 get gold came there and then making the rejections. You notice made the rejections here, the lowest level, pushed up, creating these highs, which price is trying to make a pullback. So this is the highest level here gold created, and then it's trying to make an equal low here. Price is trying to make it's trying to make an equal low here, pushing out all the way to this high. Because I said it before that gold was coming is coming all the way to this particular high. If this low is being broken, it's being broken. So price actually didn't break that on our 4 hours time frame. Okay, let's drop lower to 4 hours time frame because I can see that you notice on the 4 hours time frame. Let me refresh the chart. Gold actually came back to this particular high. This is a shift in price, telling us that price is actually going all the way to these highs because I said it before that gold is coming all the way to that high. And gold made all the way approach to this low. This is the lowest. This is the zone I said if you take out, then price is actually giving us a shift. Look at it. Price actually took it out, giving us a shift. That price is continuously selling. So where can you sell from? Price came back to this low. You notice at these highs, price came back to these particular zones, and this is where it started making a drop. So I always mark it from this and then back to this. You notice price came back to this particular zone. This is where it started selling from. Price started selling from here. So given gold now, you see gold approach at this high. So most of us will be confused that is gold actually going up? Is it actually going down? So if it's actually going up, it needs to come back here. Like I always say, it needs to come back here twice. It needs to come back to 3890 to come and test it twice before any change of direction. You notice why gold actually respecting this zone because on the 4 hours time frame, it gave us something like an equal high. So I was actually expecting price to come back to these particular highs before the sellers can start selling. But from the structures, I see price trying to make a pullback here, telling us that sellers might set back to 3890. So telling us that sellers might set back to 3890. So 3890 is a key zones where we are still expecting price to drop. So if it's being respected, then we are looking for a buying opportunity. So most of us would have been using this key that price is going to pull up from here, marking out this as our demand zone. That's why price respected it, pull up again, coming all the way to this particular highs, and then what happened? It retraced down again. So still expecting price to come back here. Let me remove this so that chart will not be messy. So let's come back here again for the second time. This is on 4 hours time frame. So if you drop lower to the lower time frame, that is when you see it more clearer. And then we're having this now as the recent high that price provide, that price created. Then we're having this, let's delete this now as the recent high price created on our daily time frame. Sorry, 4 hours time frame. Now you see price has started giving us a swing highs, swing low. Okay, swing high, swing low. You notice price has given us another swing high. This high couldn't get all the way to this high. You see it. Price is changing direction, small, small. Though they give you play, but you never will understand. If price respect here again, you see it coming back. If you take out this low, straight down, so still expecting price. If actually the buyers are going to buy, then price have to respect 3890. Price have to respect it. So if you come back here, respect it, because I can see this that price is actually coming back to this particular low to make a retracement, and then before price will start continuously going down. So I've marked out my key points. This is my point of interest, point of interest, key points on the 4 hours time frame. So if you drop lower to your 1 hour time frame to see what the price is doing, on our 1 hour time frame, we're having this as my key points. I'm having this as my key points. Now price is currently at the middle, trying to make a retracement. So where am I expecting price? If price approach here, let's look. If price come back to this particular highs and give me a selling mode, I will drop price TP down to this particular low. Because why am I taking my TP here? This is the lowest level price created that causes impulsive move to get all the way to this particular highs. So whenever price is rejecting these highs, it's coming to this low. If price didn't tap on these highs and you notice price sold down straight down to this particular low and tap on it, give us a rejections, you're buying all the way to this high. Price make a break, make a rejections, you're buying all the way to this highs. So that is why how you follow it. If price didn't give you a confirmation, let's say price pull all the way to this highs, give you a confirmation, breakout, you're selling continuously down back to 3890. If you drop lower to 30 minutes time frame, let's drop lower to 30 minutes time frame. Let's see what the market is doing. On our 30 minutes time frame, we can see it clearly that price is doing what? We can see it clearly on our 30 minutes time frame. And will be a very massive trade if you can be very patient and then waiting for your key zones. The point of interest is always at your key highs that price is providing, at your key lows. At times, price will just come, tap on the highs, you see a rejection immediately, weak, tap on it again, second time, boom. It always tap on it. Whenever it wants to sell massively, taking out a recent low, whenever it wants to sell massively to this low, it always provides something like, especially if it's testing the second time. The second testing always give us something like equal high. So that is what we called protected. You need to be protected. That is telling you that price is actually going down. So you need to protect that high. That is a clue that price is selling straight down to this low. So once the highs have been protected, you wait for retracement and you join the price straight down to this particular low and you exit. Very nice trade. So be very patient. Wait for price to approach your key zones. This will be my key zones 4 1 4. There's 4133, and then this is my key zone again. I'm having here 93998, and I'm having keys here zone again here 3941. So these are the key zones I'm having here on SAUSD. So if SAUSD approach here, then I'll be looking out for a bearish opportunity. Then if it got it smashed out because of the impulsive move I see, and then I'll wait for retracement. I'll join in it back to 4 6. Then if price actually went aggressively smashing out this, I'll have to join it to 3 8 90. You see it very good. All you have to do is to just be patient, wait for price to approach at your key zones, and you look for a trade and you join the price immediately. So let's go to the next one, which is at USD JPY. Let's go to USD JPY. Then we're having USD JPY here. You notice USD JPY. Let's go down to the daily time frame to see the move of the market, the structures of the market. On your daily time frame, looking at the structure, looking at it, you can see prices. When looking at it, you can see prices bullish. Bullish structures. For those of us that don't know bullish structures, price is giving us bullish structures. You notice lows, bullish structures. You notice bullish structures. Then this is how you discover that price is actually going up. So what if price is actually going up? So what you have to do is to follow this the price is making. Those swings are what are your key zones. Those swings are what your key zones. Oh wait, let me those key zones. Let me share the chart. So those key zones are your main swings. You notice on USD JPY, if you have been on my live every time I analyze, you notice that I always tell you that a gap, if a gap is being filled, if a gap is being provided, see this, if a gap is being seen in the chart, price needs to what? Come back to fill up that gap. Price needs to come back to fill up that gap. If there's any gap you are seeing in the chart, price need to what? Come back to fill up that gap. Price went up, come back. It didn't fill up this gap. Oh, this gap is still empty. So it's still telling you that what? This is a bullish structures. Price is giving you bullish structures. We follow the bullish structures on the daily time frame. So now our daily time frame is giving us a bullish structures. We are just marking out, following up the trend because these things I'm marking out now, you see it more on your lower time frame. Let's go down to the lower time frame. You see the move of this. Let's drop lower. 4 hours time frame. You see the 4 hours time frame. Let me refresh the chart. On your 4 hours time frame, you see this is a massive high here that actually caused a massive rejections. Price tested it twice, went down after taking out this low, make a retracement into this demand zone, and price smashed out, taking out these highs as a continuation of the sell, as a continuation of the buyers. Price tried to make a retracement into these particular key zones. What happened? Price pushed up again. Let me mark it out. What happened? Price pushed up again. Taking out this on the forward time frame, we'll follow up the structures again. We'll follow up the structures. Taking out this, telling us that this is what a continuation of the buyers on the forward time frame. And now price has got all the is giving us that this is the highest level now that price got us to, which is at what 15898. 157.898. That is the highest level now. Price came all the way to. That's causing price to go down. A swing move, a swing move, a swing move. So price to maintain the up structures and this highs before price can start going lower. These highs needs to be tested again. And this is the key zone that actually started this whole impulsive move. After making of a break, a retrace, a break, a retrace at this particular case supply zone. So price might come back, make a retrace here, shoot back to this particular highs, and this is it. Okay, it has let me reshare. I think Sorry for the delay. I thought I've shared the chat. Can you see the chat? If you can see the chat, can you see the chat? I don't know why the thing is. Let me stop sharing. I'll share it again. Can you see the chat? Let me stop sharing. Share it again. All right. I think I've shared it again. So what you have to do now, when looking at this now, you see that price is currently this is currently on a daily time frame. And if you're looking at the Swiss francs, you see that Swiss francs is currently what on a downtrend. It's give every up price is giving us a downtrend. You can see that price is currently on a downtrend, giving us this swing lows, swing highs, and giving us this swing lows, swing highs, giving us this swing lows, swing highs, and then this is it. So now what we have to do as a trader is to mark out those swings that price give us. So those swings is acting as a watch, as a key zones to price. Now the lows has been are being broken, giving us that price still maintaining those structures, and this is the highest level that actually caused that impulsive move. So causing all the whole impulsive move. So if market is making any pullback straight down to 0.84737, straight down to 0.84737, there's a key zone there, and we're having our next low here, which is at. So we're having our next low here that got this smashed out, and that is why. All right, can you see the chart now? So you notice price went all the way to this low. This is now the lowest level that price created. So price got all the way to that particular low, and this is it. Price started giving us a shift in price, giving us a shift in price. Our price is likely to come back to this particular highs, but haven't tested this low yet. So what you have to do is to set a trap for USD switch CHF on your daily time frame by marking out these particular highs here that price created. So this is now a trap we have set on the USDJPY on your daily time frame. So what we have to do is to drop lower to our 4 hours time frame to see what the price is doing. Now currently on the 4 hours time frame, you can see how heavily price is trending to go and meet 081240. 081240, there is it heavily zoned price is trending to go and meet. You can see it joyfully going down to that particular highs. What we have to do is to mark out this low. You notice price came all the way to this particular lows and cost what an impulsive move. Couldn't take out this low, respected it, and this is his price started moving straight down to this particular height that actually caused this impulsive move to this particular low. So what we have to do is to pay attention. Your point of interest remain the same, these highs. The point of interest remain the same, these lows. Your point of interest remain the same, these highs. So those are your point of interest. 081240 is your point of interest. 078733 is your point of interest. 078347 is your point of interest. So this is where you're looking for a buying opportunity, and this is where you're looking for a selling opportunities. So if we drop lower to our 1 hour time frame, let's look at the 1 hour time frame, what the 1 hour time frame have for us. So 1 hour time frame already giving us a key zones where we are to looking out for that we are looking out for a buying a selling opportunity at this particular zones. Then if price drop lower to here, then this is where you can join as well. Let's say this is not a break of structures here. That price provided, that price is actually going up. And then our price gave us this impulsive move here. This is the lowest level that actually caused that impulsive move going all the way to this highs. So if this low is being respected, price is pushing all the way to this particular highs like this. Like this. If price trend all the way to this low and you figure out price respected this low, price is coming all the way to this particular highs. And this is where the sellers can actively set price. So you notice if they set price taking out this low, then this is now a change of character, shift in price, giving us a continuation of the market. So what you have to do, since we have discovered that these are the key points, we are looking out for price because now price has given us a breakup structures. If price maintains this low, then this is still continuously an uptrend move. This is continuously an uptrend move. So price drop lower here, boom. If price come back here, look for a selling opportunity. Broken, then continuously going for a buying opportunity because that is a key strong zone there. So we'll drop lower to let's drop to AUD USD. Let's look at what AUD USD have for us. Currently on the AUD USD, let's go down to the daily time frame on the AUD USD. Daily time frame on AUD USD, you can see price is currently on a bullish run. Giving us a bullish run, this is the lowest level that actually caused this whole impulsive move. That's why price is currently respecting this low. And after that, price came back to this particular highs, giving us what as the highest level price created, which is at 0.67059. 0.67059. That is a key zone price created. And price has come all the way to 0.464174. And then this is making an impulsive move, trying to make a change of character here. But this remain bullish because this low hasn't been taken out. This low haven't confirmed a shift in price yet. So until price come back, smash out this low on a daily time frame, this is now a shift in price. Price remain bullish because this high currently being smashed out by this impulsive move. And this low was the low that caused this whole impulsive move. Telling us that if price making a rejections here, the next place we are seeing price is at 0.7067059. That is a key zone there we are seeing price. So let's drop lower to our 4 hours time frame to see what the price is doing on our 4 hours time frame. Currently on the 4 hours time frame, this is the highest level there that we marked. And if you refresh the chart, you notice price coming all the way, giving us this as our next swing height. Our next swing high is point of interest. And this is the lowest level that actually took out by that move, telling us this is a selling mode. And then price has either come back here trying to make a rejections. You can see price giving us a weak rejections. So you're still paying attention, waiting for price. If price actually give you a full confirmations here that is sell the buyers I want to take charge from here, then you buy because this is currently giving us what a selling mode because the lows keep on taking down, to keep on being broken, telling us our price is selling. So price can definitely come back here or come back here and continue its downward move because it's being supported by what a trending move. It's being supported by a trending move, telling us that price is currently selling down. So you can't buy when a trend is still active. When a downtrend is still active, you can't buy. When an uptrend is still active, you can't sell. All you have to do is to just join the movement of the price. If they're selling, you sell with them. If they're buying, you buy with them. All right. So what you have to do is to drop lower. We drop down to okay. There's 4 hours time frame. Let's drop lower to our 1 hour time frame. Let's see what the 1 hour time frame have. So you can see 1 hour time frame trying to make a rejections at this particular key zone. So still remain the same. The buyers, you can see the market's very massive. You can be very patient, you make money. Patience is only what we are lacking in trading. Apart from patience, I don't think there's anything we're lacking in trading. So GBP by the time frame. So GBP okay, like what I was like, if a gap provided is if you see a gap in the market, price need to come backward to come and fill it. This is example of what I've been talking about. This is a gap price provided. What happened? Price didn't fill it. It came back to fill it. And then before price started going up, it came back to fill it. Price started changing directions, telling us that this is now a shift in price. This is a continuation of the buyers, not a shift. This is a continuation of the buyers. And when price come back here, what happened? You give us a continuation candlestick, pull up, and this is a continuation. And then giving us this as a next break of structures. Buyers are still in the market daily time frame. So what you have to do is to drop lower to your 4 hours time frame. We'll drop lower to the 4 hours time frame. Let's refresh the chart. And the 4 hours time frame currently giving us as the highest. Our key zones we are waiting for. These are our main key zones from our daily time frame, which price came back, respected it, pull up, and this is a continuation of it. Started moving up, and then went straight down all the way to this highs, this lowest level, went straight down all the way to this highs. What happened? It smashed it out. telling us that this is a continuation of the bias. So what we have to do, price went all the way to this side, making a pullback, a rejections, a retracement. So now on the 4 hours time frame, you can see the sellers are trying to sell. What you have to do, you drop lower to your 1 hour time frame. If you drop lower to your 1 hour time frame, the sellers started selling from these highs. And they're now giving us still a selling opportunity because these highs, this low was being smashed out and then now created a new low here on your what? On your 1 hour time frame. So if this low is being broken, it's telling you that price is what's going to the next key low, which is this, which is as this zone that actually started this whole impulsive move. Price might trend all the way to this high. It haven't tested it twice. So once you see a high haven't been tested twice, still have a clue that price needs to come back there to test it. So whatever you're doing, let's say if price started a selling opportunity and give you a swing highs, trend highs, and went down, taking out the next low, trend high, press to this trend high. As so far as the downtrend is concerned, this high should be respected. So far the downtrend move is concerned, this high should be respected. And so far the downtrend move is concerned, this low will be taken out. It must not be respected. Make a rejections, a retracement. This low must be taken out. And this next high it created must be respected. Anytime you see price going up, smashing it out, a shift in price. Price need to come back. It might drop all the way to this low. Anytime you see price going up, smashing it out, a shift in price. Price need to come back. It might drop all the way to this low and continuously heading back. A shift in price. Examples. These examples of what I'm talking about. So we'll draw if you can drop lower to 30 minutes time frame, you can see the bigger picture of it. 30 minutes time frame. If you refresh the chart, you see the bigger picture of it. Fire marker this low, constant and positive move to take out these highs, giving us a swing high. Then that is why price was able to come back to this low. You see the way it came back. It didn't give you any rejections. It just smashed it out, boom, and start going. Let me share the chart. I don't know why this is on sharing. JPY. Okay. So now this is still giving you a bearish move. So still looking for a bearish move. This high still maintained. If this low got respected, then you notice price is shifting down all the way to 206. If 204 is being respected, price is shifting all the way to 206. So that is a key zone. And we're going next to USD card. Let's look at what USD card have for us. On the USD card, you notice going down to the daily time frame. On our daily time frame, you notice on our daily time frame, this is the highest level that actually starts the whole move. That actually start the whole move. That is the highest level that actually start the whole movement. And this is the low. This is the low that the what started this impulsive move to break out of this. Let me call out these numbers for you. Currently broken 1.39454. There's a key zone that currently got smashed out. And we're having the highest level price went so which is at 1.47976. There's a key zone there. And we're having the lowest point price created. Price went all the way to which is at 1.34295. There's a nice key zone there. And you notice price went all the way to this zone. And this is when price started giving us a shift in price, started its own swings, started swinging to the upside. This is when it started swinging. Gave us a rejection pump. Said, I'm not going again. This is it. Rejections. Price must fail multiple times. Price must fail multiple times. All right, so can you see the chart now? Price must fail multiple times. Make a rejections. This is when you make a retracement. Boom. Make a rejection again. Make a rejection again. Boom. Uptrend. make a rejection again, boom, uptrend. So what you have to do now is to follow the swings of the market. Since price want to tell you that it want to start swinging, maybe it probably swing all the way to this highest. What you have to do is to join the swing because this is the highest level now that currently being smashed out. That price is going, and this is the lowest level here. This is the lowest level here that price created. And we're having here as the highest level that price got all the way to on our daily time frame. So now we have discovered the strength of the markets and we have marked the key zones that price is making. If any key zone is being broken, switch in price. Okay, now let me take out this to closer to this. So if price should take out this now, this is now a shift in price, selling all the way to this particular zone. So let's drop lower to our 4 hours time frame. Our 4 hours time frame, there is when we'll see it more bigger up. And this is it on a 4 hours time frame. Price went all the way to this particular zone. This is when it started an possible move. And then switching all the way, you notice price went all the way to 1.41396. And that is the key zones there that the sellers are actively selling from. That's why if immediately price went here, what happened? They sold aggressively. Rejections, rejections, rejections. They rejected. You see it. Can you see the chart now? Can you see the chart? Sorry for that. So you can see rejections, rejections happening there. On our 4 hours time frame, I'll still have to mark out this low. And this is a key zones that actually that is the lowest level that actually causes whole breakout structures here happening. So that's why price is trending back to go and meet up these highs. That's why price is trending back to go and meet up these highs. So when price got to the highs, what happened? There's a rejection. See it, rejections happen here. Boom. Price will still come back here because it haven't met it yet. It will still come back there to meet it. Still come back there to meet it. So what you have to do is to pay attention. Wait for price. If you drop lower to your 4 hours time frame, 1 hour time frame, then you notice on your 1 hour time frame, price is currently pushing up. Notice price is currently pushing up. After giving us this, it started making a swings, taking out these highs, making a retracement, swinging all the way to these highs, making a retracement. This is it. Taking out these highs, making a retracement, swinging all the way, giving us this low. This is the low. It went aggressively, taking out these highs, making a retracement to this low. So telling us that there's an active low. So if this low is smashed out, price coming down here. That's why price is constantly maintaining this low on our 1 hour time frame. If you drop lower to your 30 minutes time frame, you can see it here. Price constantly maintaining this low on our 1 hour time frame. You can see it constantly maintaining the lows. So this is the recent high that currently got smashed out. You see it? This is the recent low that currently got smashed out. And price is actually pushing all the way to 1.14396. That is the key zone there. Price is pushing on your USD words card. This currently on USD card. So I believe now this is the ones I've analyzed now. And what you have to do is to go to your chart. Put them in your chart. If you put them in your chart, you understand the what the market is doing. Put them in your, follow them up. You say good, please. I think I've done good. Follow them up. And if you want to be trading alongside with me, you can join my signal. Once price comes to the key zones, I'll tell you when to buy. I'll tell you when to sell. We'll trade along. I'll tell you that price is actually here. Buy now, sell now. Then this is currently good. I think let's look at the overall view of good. So I think this is the highest level gold created, and this is the lowest level gold created here on our daily time frame. And we have on our 4 hours time frame, you notice gold having this low as the recent low, which is as 3890, and this low as our recent low that actually caused an impossible move to create this size, which is at 3998. Then we're having 4132 as our key zones, and we're having 4246 as our key zones there on gold. So men looking at this now, you notice if you go to the daily time frame on gold, you notice gold is currently on a bullish run. Gold was bullish, and then coming all the way to this highs. This is when the seller started sell all the way to this particular low. This is an active low that actually caused this whole impulsive move. So some people might mark this now, marking out this candlestick here as point of interest. That's why price tapped on it and start going up. So still expecting price. So this is telling us that price might likely push all the way, because I was expecting price to come back to this particular highs. Now price is making price came back here, tried to make an equal low here. This is trying to confuse me as an equal low, and this still giving me as a bearish opportunity. So main looking at it, if you want to look at the inner structures of it, to know the main structures of it, what you have to do on your daily time frame, giving you bullish, and then trying to change structures on the daily time frame, you drop lower to your 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, you notice price started going bearish here, come back to this particular low, and then try to make a break. Then this is it, a fake out coming again. This is when it came back, and this is the lowest point price created, which haven't been tested twice. And I told you guys that if buyers are trying to buy aggressively, taking out any key highs or any key low, then price need to come back here, test it twice. So you notice if price didn't come back here to test it and price move up, test here, you know that this low is a target. You know that 3890 is a target, and it can be smashed out if care is not taken. So now that is why I maintain the structures of the markets by taking out these highs, taking out these highs. And when looking at it now, you see this is now like a swing, a bearish swing. This is now like a bearish swing. This is a high. This is another high here. This is now another high here. This high is not higher than this. Neither is this high higher than this. This is the only place price came and then tried to change structures here. And then try to change structures, making a retracement. Can retrace all the way to this low, because this low haven't been tested twice. So I'm still expecting, if price is able to take this low out, then price is coming back, steadily selling down to this low. So test it twice. Then if price tests here twice, you know that the next target now here, price might likely even smash it out. Price might likely even smash it out. So what you have to do is to pay attention to price movement. If price approaches, because this now is giving us a bearish move to the downside. So on the 4 hours time frame, it's like trying to give us a bearish move. If we drop lower to your 1 hour time frame, you see 1 hour time frame, I mark out the key highs, giving us a bearish move, taking out this low that price is selling. Took out this low that actually caused this impulsive move. And then what happened? Price sold all the way to this particular low, which is at 3998, and then sold all the way to 3998, went all the way back up again. And if you notice at this particular high, price got all the way, so it's like a retracement into this key zone. It's like a retracement here. At this key zone, it's like a retracement here. That price is making here. You see it, and it's so down. So now I've seen this kind of move multiple times, that this low got smashed out, and by this impulsive, if you notice this low that actually created this highs got smashed out, and price came back to this particular highs and then selling down. So still expecting price. This is my point of interest. This is my point of interest. Price is at the middle on your 1 hour time frame. So what you have to do is to pay attention. If price approach here, give you a seller's mode, you set TP down. If you do not see a selling opportunity and you notice an aggressive move smashing out these highs, you wait for, you know that price is actually continuously coming back to 4246. Price is continuously coming back to 4246. There is a point of interest again for seller's mode. If you're looking for a selling opportunity at this high, if you're looking for a selling opportunity at this high, this is where you are safe to sell. Your stop loss will be very tight. Because if you are selling at the middle here, okay, let's say you sell at the middle here, where will your stop loss be? Okay, let's say you mark out this now and you want to enter aggressively. This is, I call this a blind entry. You want to enter aggressively and you entered here. Your stop loss, you cannot take your stop loss above here, because that will be very, very big. You'll put it around here now, right? Above this particular highs. And not knowing that price is still coming back here. Price will do what? Smash you first and still going to your direction. Not that you're wrong, it's just that you didn't enter at the wrong time. You didn't enter at the right time. But if to say you entered at the right time, you waited for price to come to this key zone. This is the best entry mode. Nobody will tell you this. At this particular highs, you notice price come back to that high. What happened? Price will do what? Make a retracement. And before you start selling, you must what? Wait for rejections. These are rejections. It must hit it once. Rejections. These are moves, I'm telling you. Come back again, hit it again, twice. Rejections are, once I see it, I know that price is trying to hook a selling opportunity, and then my TP is straight down to this low that actually caused this impulsive move. Because why I'm doing that is because I'm looking at the strength of the market. Like this is the lowest level price that went all the way to, even us to the way to this particular highs. Now we're having this high. This is the length of the TP we're waiting for. And you are waiting for this kind of length of TP. What you have to do is to wait for it at this particular high, so that once price come here, you enter and your TP again, same place, same length, same move price did, same length. That's why as price move all the way to this particular highs, and then if it breaks down, giving us same length like this, giving us same length like this. Let me giving us same length like this. Push up the price from here down to this particular low. If price is giving us the same length like this, let's say same length. Hope you can see the market. Okay, say your screen. Sorry, let me start. Let me share it. So if price is giving us a strength like this, you can see the strength of the market from here to here. So this is a long strength of the market now that you're looking for. Let me see. Let me make the chart board. Okay, this is a long strength of the market you're looking for, because you're targeting from these highs down to this low. So what are you to wait for? You're waiting for, if price to come back to this low, take an entry, because this high is the highest level that causes impulsive move down to this low. And if price is coming back to these highs, you need to come back to this low to test it if actually price is breaking. So at this length now, this is the same length you'll be expecting here. The same thing from this low back to this high. Unless you don't want to be, you're not a swinger, you want to take it day trading. You want to take it day trading, then you take it swing level to swing level. The best TP target you can take, the best entry target is swing level to swing level. Where is your swing level? Swing level, this is your high. Swing level, this is your high. Swing level, this is your lows. Not all these ones. So if not these ones, stop loss will done the smile since. Can you see the chart now? I think can you see it now? So if it's this low, stop loss will just a smile steady. Swing level, the lowest level that actually caused an impulsive move, that is where you are safe. Swing level, the highest level that actually caused an impulsive move, that is where you are safe. Buying at the middle, buying from here. Okay, let's say because you see this as a head and shoulder pattern. You see this as a head and shoulder pattern, and you said price will reject from, not knowing that price will always come to this starter of the music before it will go back. So I'm still expecting those swing levels. This is my point of interest. This is my point of interest. Anywhere price first reach, then that is, if price first reach here, then I will not say price give me confirmations at this particular zones. If price first reach here, give me confirmation, pull out, come back again, pull out, then I will take trade down to this particular low, because I'm following what the market is giving me. I'm following the structures. So I will mark this now. You might notice price coming down, just went aggressively. Ooh. Because I'm marking point of interest doesn't mean immediately price tap here, I should enter immediately. There are confirmations that's telling that price want to reject here. That is why you're a trader. The trader, why you're a trader, is to look for confirmations. Those confirmations at your point of interest. I want to buy here. Price give you rejections. There are way you see rejections, you know that this price is leaving here. Then price will give you a confirmation again. The next thing now, engulfing candlestick, boom, it started selling. Okay, let's look at this now. Look at this particular highs here. Price gave you an engulfing candlestick here. And I've told you, anytime you see an engulfing candlestick like this, it's always as a key zone. Price always come back to it. This is why price come back to it and then start selling down. So without this, we're marking out this as our key zones. Okay, somebody said Euro USD. Let's look at Euro USD. I think I've analyzed that as well. Euro USD, we're still having our key zones on Euro USD. Let's look at the preview from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. So from the higher time frame, we're having our daily time frame giving us a daily time frame. Daily time frame was bullish. See, price bullish is a bullish structures. Then coming all the way to this particular highs, even in these highs, it got it smashed out, telling us that price is still bullish. So price is still bullish. But why I decide to stick the price bearish is because you notice this is the lowest point that actually caused an impulsive move. To take out these highs, it's not just an ordinary highs. If I'm just calling high, you think it's an ordinary highs. Not be all these highs where they see you. Not be all these small highs. They get different highs. They get the main structural highs and all these small highs. All those small highs, they are where they are looking for your stop losses. So if you mistakenly go and mark where you're not supposed to and mark, like you see the way price is swinging, those swing points are where you have to look out for. If you go to mark out this one now, say, this one is a swing. Let me mark out this swing here. The swing will swing into the stop loss that will teach you how to mark it well. So the main swings, you notice price came here, boom. That is why anytime price break out the recent high, it always come back to that main swing again. That is why I'm able to tell you that price is still coming back here. Because I know that this is the lowest point that causes these impulsive swings. Until price come back here, tap here, that is when I will now be looking for a buying opportunity. And if I'm looking for a buying opportunity, my next tip is this. This is the swing, boom, that causes this. My next tip is same thing. My next tip is same thing. That's why patience is the main thing in trading. Patience is the main thing that can help you to discover the market structures. And the market structures is the only thing that can save you in trading. So this is it. Price, this is the lowest point. This is our daily time frame. We'll go down to the 4 hours time frame. This is our 4 hours time frame. You notice price is still swinging down. This is the lowest point across this impulsive swing, getting all the way to this particular high. And the highs are still maintained, telling us that the sellers are in the market. These highs couldn't get broken by these highs. Instead, it went down, smashing out this low. These highs couldn't go broken by these highs. Instead, it's coming back to this low. So once it come back to this low and you respected it, what happened? It's moving all the way back to this particular highs. So this is where I'm still expecting price to drop all the way to. That is my point of interest. That is where I'm looking for a buying opportunity. Then if price actually confirm a buying opportunity here, then I'm taking my TPs. But if it doesn't and give me a break, I'll know that that is continuously shifting. Then I'll have to look at the next key supply zone that I'll be trading with. I'll have to look out for the next key highs, the next key swing highs that price gave me. That is where I'll be looking out for my buying opportunity from. That is where I'll be looking out for my buying opportunity from. So this week, pay attention to this. This week, make sure you're always following the markets as it goes. Like this, now, okay, look at this market, the lowest level I drew. What happened? Price is trying to reject here. How do you know a break? It must claim with a body. Like this now, if you see this, you know that this is a break. If you see this, you know that this is not a break. These are just weak candle rejections. So if price is actually pulling off from here, it needs to smash out these highs, give you a shift. So a shift is the first clue that tells you that price is shifting directions. It's not telling you to buy immediately. It's just telling you a clue that price is shifting directions. All you need to do is to wait for your key zones because everybody have their key zones they are buying from. Some people buy from order block. Some people buy from fair value gap. Some people buy from supply zones. Some people buy from breakout. So at that particular zone, that is when you now be looking for your what your entry zones when price is retracing down. When price is retracing down because now a shift that already given you a clue. And when you're buying with what confidence because it's a clue. You see it clearly, and then you waited for your entry confirmations. If price drop to the fair value gap, you buy demand zones, you buy other blocks, you buy breakouts, you buy. If it drops to the next key zones, because I'm always seeing, or most of them are always aligning. If it drops to your next key highs or your next key low, you buy. As this low now, you see price is trying to maintain this low. Buyers are here trying to buy. So if price couldn't hold on, you see price smashing out this with a full body candlestick. Sellers are still holding the market. But you notice the price respected here, instead push, smash out, shift in price. So there is it. You have to just pay attention. You understand the move. If you drop lower to 30 minutes time frame, you can see what the price is doing. 30 minutes time frame give us an equal high. Come back here, still failing up to break here. You can see multiple weeks, multiple weeks. So what I would do if you mark, even though you mark out this now, you see rejections, multiple weeks rejections, trying to reject here. So when you are seeing these multiple weeks rejections, it's a clue that price is shifting, but it haven't given you a directions yet that they are in the market. It haven't given you a directions that they are in the market. They are rejecting, then push up, taking out this is a directions. Then wait for your key zones, you enter. If you want to trade, if you want to trade, you'll be very calm, patient. If you want to really trade profitably, it requires your calmness, it requires your focus, it requires your patience, it requires you following the market, not by watching it. Depend on the time frame you are using. If you are using 1 minute, you are required to watch your chart. If you are using 5 minutes, you are required to also watch your chart. But if you are using, if you are swinging, you're not required to the watch chart every time. Just mark out your key zones. Some use alarm, some use alarm. Why some always use a timer to time? Okay, I'm using the 30 minutes or I'm using a 1 hour time frame to watch my chart. Not I can't be looking at the charts like this till 1 hour for one candlestick to close. I'll still be looking at it till 1 hour for another candlestick to close. Before it will even give you, before it will form finish, your patient go down comot. If you say, this market, it seems you want to buy from here. Let me buy from here. It seems you haven't confirmed yet. But if you are trading with the lower time frame, that is why I always say, if you are a trader, you know the kind of trader you are. You know the kind of time frame that suits you best. That is the only thing that will make you profitable. That kind of time frame that if you are watching it, you have fun watching the chart. You are comfortable trading. You are comfortable trading. So once you are comfortable trading, you trade okay. You trade well. So this week, trade. Make sure you always focus. Trade well. All right. So if you want to join my signal, you can also send me a DM. My WhatsApp number is on the description. Then you can join my signal group. I'll send you my entries and then my exits will trade alongside. And this is Euro USD 30 minutes time frame. And I think I've analyzed most, even BTC. I've gone through BTC. For those that are not here, I've gone through BTC, still mark out my key zones and price broker structures, still marking out these key zones as well, which is as 3. This is 93, which is a 93, 146. And then we're having 80, price drop all the way to 80,617. So that is a key. 80,617 is the lowest level BTC drop all the way to before it started swinging, making all these swings swing high. And if you notice price going closer to a key zones, and it started making a retracement. This is a small candlestick, small candlestick pullback, small candlestick, because it's trying to make a retracement into these key zones that got broken that actually caused this impulsive move. Small pullback. So if you come here and then first clue, take out a next low, and this is your first clue that price is going down, then all your targets should be at this next kilo. Then if you figure out price couldn't respect this, and then you notice while approaching at this high, at this your key zones, and price smash it out, boom, then your selling opportunity should be at this high that actually caused this whole impulsive move. So you're selling from here, and your TTP will be at your selling opportunity should be at this high that actually caused this whole impulsive move. So you're selling from here, and your TTP will be at this low. So you can see the massive move. Somebody said card chef. Yes, this is CHF. I think I've gone through this CHF as well. This year's JPY. Okay, this year's JPY. I'll do this thing. Okay, I think the this thing has left. Let me unshare and share it again. Okay, this USD JPY, and let's look at the daily time frame on USD JPY. This USD JPY. Can you see the charts now? Okay, I think it's coming up. Okay, I think the chart have show. Can you see it now? That show. So this here's the JPY and 1 hour time frame. So I was actually waiting for price because this is one that actually caused this impulsive move. And we have here's the CHF. Somebody asked me if here's the CHF. And here's the CHF. This daily time frame. We'll go down to the year's daily time frame. I will notice this highs was the highest level, which is at 0.84737. Is the highest level that USD CHF gave us. That caused an impulsive move to take out this low. This telling us a continuous. And now price coming all the way to this low, couldn't break this low again. This is my price try to give us an equal low, smashing out, creating this as our next recent high. That is why I marked it out. And we'll go down to the 4 hours time frame. And the 4 hours time frame actually showed it more and more clearer. You see the highest level that price created here. Like I told you, this is the lowest. Okay, example of always what I've been telling you guys. This is the highest level now that price created. You see the way price approach aggressively, smashing it out, telling you that the sellers are not selling from here. And you notice price break is giving you a break of structures. What happened? Price have to retrace on this lowest point that actually caused this impulsive move to break these highs. That's why price came back to this your swing low. And when price came to this swing low, you see the massive rejections. And this is an engulfing candlestick, smashing out, giving you a shift here. If you drop lower to the 1 hour time frame, you see the shift happening on the lower time frame. Can you see the chart? I can see the chart too. Can we all see the chart? And this is when price actually swinging up back to this highs. So there's an example of what I've been saying, and you can see it playing out here. And this is the highest level now at 0.81240. And we're having key lowest level here, which is this is a next swing. So if this low, why I marked out this low is that if this low got smashed out, you notice that this is a selling opportunity. Price is actually shifting. Price is actually shifting directions. So that is why now price is still in an uptrend. It's still an uptrend, and your point of interest it has these highs, which is at 0.81240. These highs is your point of interest. This is where you're looking for a selling opportunity at this particular highs. So if price goes aggressively on it, that's why if price is approaching to your key zones, all you have to do is to be very calm. That is when you are supposed to be more focused. If you were not focused before, let's say even though price is currently close to your this particular zone, you were not focused. Immediately price is approaching to your key zones, your point of interest. That is when you'll be more focused on. And the confirmations you should be more focused on looking for your confirmations. And if you are selling from this high, let's say you don't want to swing the market all the way. Pay attention. Let's say you don't have to swing the markets all the way to this low, go down to the next key low that price created, down to this low that started the impulsive swing. Let's say you don't want to swing all the way to that low. You can take it structural levels by structural levels. That is by this low. This is about how many risk reward ratio. This is about 3 risk reward ratio. You can still reduce it. Structure levels, 5 risk reward ratio. If this low is being broken, then give you a structure, you target to the next structural low. Because if price is actually selling, let's say it took out this, now, boom. It has given you a new structural lows to target as your TP. What you have to do, price will give you a retracement, and then you confirm again your TP at the next structural low again. If price take it out again, continuation, you wait for a retracement again, your TP at the next structural low, you just be following it until when price fails to break the next low, by then it will hit your TP, and you notice price changing directions. If price change directions, you notice that price is now what, going up, then you join the price as it goes again, structural levels by structural levels. So if you want to swing it down to the low, if you can be very patient waiting on it, then that will be very cool as well. So this USD Swiss francs, I'm having a key zone here, my point of interest where I'm waiting for price. And USD CHF, let's say, okay, this GBP USD. Okay, I didn't analyze GBP USD. This is GBP USD. Let's look at GBP USD and daily time frame. So GBP USD daily time frame. Let me refresh the chart. Let's see what the chart is saying on GBP USD daily time frame. If you notice, price was what, an uptrend, swinging all the way up and creating lows. You notice an uptrend move. All the highs are constantly being broken. None of the lows are being broken. You notice this low maintained, this low maintained. So even when price maintained this low, you notice this low was maintained. Price came all the way to this low. It was maintained. And then price swing all the way to this high. Couldn't get to these highs. And then this is when price swing down, smashing out this low, giving us a change of structures here. Giving us a change of structures at this particular low. And then the next key zone where I'm looking at price is at this particular low again, this, because this is your next swing point low on your daily time frame. This is your next swing point low on your daily time frame. And now we're having our recent highs because this is the highest level that actually caused an impulsive move here. Let's look at it as this swing moves. So this now got broken by this, having here as your new highs, having here as your new highs, your daily time frame. So now we have discovered the trend of the markets, and we have been able to mark out the swings level on the daily time frame. What you have to do is to go down to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, we'll see that let's refresh the market. On the 4 hours time frame, we see that price went all the way trying to approach to this low, but couldn't. And then this is your point of interest on your 4 hours time frame. Daily time frame, 4 hours time frame was swinging down, selling, massive sell. Notice the lows being broken. Started from this lows, created a low, being broken, created a low, being broken, created a low, being broken as well. So none of the highs were respected. Broken again. You see it, broken again. So now price has created this. This massive zone that actually caused this break to this particular low. That is why this is your point of interest for the sellers. This is your point of interest for the sellers. So if price is able to buy, let's say price came all the way to this low, or even bought aggressively, because if price is coming back here, it's at times you don't need to test here twice. It will just go down, shift price at this particular low, at this particular highs, and then straight down to this zone on your 4 hours time frame. So if you drop lower to your lower time frame, you can see what the price is doing. Let's drop lower to 1 hour time frame to see the innermost structures of the markets. On our 1 hour time frame, you can see the distance is very much. So you can't trade this distance on your 15 minutes time frame. So what you have to do is to follow the swings of the market. Now, 1 hour time frame give us this low, which got broken, what got respected, and then move all the way to this particular highs. This is now the highest swing point that price created. This is now the highest swing point that price created. After when price come back here, what happened? This is a huge engulfing candlestick being respected here, a very huge engulfing candlestick, and this is our key zone. This is 1.30377, and what happened? Price bounced immediately, then bouncing back to these highs. So this is your another high is here being created. So if this high is being broken, it have now make the work very easy for you. That if the year is being broken, it's now giving you a shift in price, telling that price is coming all the way to 1.32134. There's a shift in price. So if this high is being respected, this is still a selling opportunity. This low is being respected. You notice this low is being respected, but this high have not yet been respected, telling you that price might likely do what? Price might likely come back here. And if you got smashed out, your point of interest is here. So your target should be very at this. Your target should be 132.32134. That is target. And the key zones we're actually waiting for a shift in price is at what? 1.31238. That is where you're looking for a shift in price. Now price is rejecting here at this particular low. Mind you, we're having our daily time frame. The external structures are giving you what? The price is still heading down. That is why if you are looking for a selling opportunity at these highs, and my main focus is even at these highs, because if price is giving you a shift here, let's say take out these highs, giving you a shift because price might give you a shift here, then your target where you are looking for a massive selling from is at this particular high. But here is where